I would not be worth your paying attention to when you study me in your classes. If, amidst all the successes of my life, the Declaration of Independence, the presidency, the Louisiana Purchase, if when I made a mistake, I didn't admit it. Never pay attention to someone very closely if they won't admit they made a mistake, and you're not worth me having someone pay attention to you if you don't admit when you made a mistake. I failed that. I could list things like the conflict over the Louisiana Purchase, over my argument with Alexander Hamilton, and the differences of philosophy that are involved in that. But I think that's more important is that they learn about me, that though they must learn about my life in time to understand America, that one of the most important messages I try to put forward to students is that each generation stands on the shoulders of those who have come before.
General Washington and I were fighting in New York to defend us against the invading British. I was captain of artillery at the time. New York is my state, you know.
I hard to think that being from New York is anything to brag about. That's a big...
Nobody asked you.
Education is vital. The people, of course, the passions of people, very often they will either purposely or accidentally sacrifice the greater good to their individual animosity, to their individual avarice. In order to educate the people, you need a strong central government which can do so, and thus they can give back to that federal government.
When and why did Mr. Hamilton, did you and I begin hating each other?
Well, I don't know, maybe hate is the correct term.
hate
Certainly, I can come to it.
It's just that you're wrong on so many things, but I don't hate you.
Very early on.
We still have a lot of things to learn about, and there's a lot of things that went on in our lifetime that we still have to study.
I was kind of embarrassed at first, but I learned a lot from them. I learned more about how presidency was back then and like how they debated and all that.
You don't exactly get to have this happen every day. It's kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime sort of experience. So, I mean, they teach you a lot more than the books do because you actually get to interact with them.
It feels like you're actually getting it from the real person and we're not just reading from books.
And I hope that students study our lives, learn the mistakes we made, learn about successes and how we did it so they can draw from those lessons. But then most importantly, I hope that they learn that a government by the people means that people have to think for themselves.
The government.
The people.
Government.
People.
Government.
People.
Government.
Well, you go on about